What with it being the Sugar Awareness Week, I thought it would be a good time to do a post on sugar. I've spoken about this many times before. When I say sugar, I'm not talking about the good natural sugars in fruit and vegetables. That's okay. I'm talking about the refined sugar, the crap stuff, the sweets, the chocolates, numerous other sugars found, hidden sugars, so much in your food and your drink, and even your children's food and medicine, believe it or not. If you're giving them packaged stuff, always check the ingredients on the food and the drink that you are eating and drinking. NHS recommends no more than 30 grams of sugar a day. I don't. I recommend literally nothing. I don't recommend sugar, refined sugar. Why don't I recommend refined sugar? Because it has no nutritional value whatsoever. It is linked to causing tooth decay, type 2 diabetes, obesity. There was something I read recently about dementia, but I know that it affects your brain. I know it reduces your neurogenesis. It kills your brain cells. It's not good. It also causes systemic inflammation in your body. People don't understand why. I have a 2-year-old daughter, 2 years, 4 months, and I have never intentionally given it to her. She may have had like the odd bit of jam 3 or 4 times in her life. She's had cheesy crackers and they've had stuff in it. So she's had it, but I don't give it to her on a regular basis. I avoid it. If there's refined sugar in it, I don't give it to her. I make all my own jam. I make all her food fresh. I have never given her anything in a jar, a food jar. Some baby food out there has 50% sugar in there, believe it or not. You're not just looking for the word sugar, you're looking for all the other names it might have. Sometimes they end in O's, like OSE. Just have a look at the ingredients, start to learn what you're actually putting in your mouth and your children's mouth. Tooth decay, still the number one reason children are admitted to hospital. This is a preventable disease. It is a disease. So just don't do it. Why would you do it? Don't do it. It's actually really easy to make your own jam. Just diet is learned. Okay, that's a fact. Diet is learned. You learn your diet. So you learn your diet from your parents or anyone else around you. So my child, for instance, people were saying, oh, you don't give her sugar, she's gonna be, oh, you know, whatever they say. But it's learned. So if when she's at an age she decides she wants to ruin her brain and her body, that's up to her. I'm not a saint. I'm 40 years old and I have only just cut refined sugar out of my diet in the last year. So I think I was brought up quite well, but I know I had sugar in my life and I've had it. I like iced coffees. There's loads of sugar in that. I've eaten yogurts. If it's not plain yogurt or natural or Greek yogurt, then there's sugar in it. I've had juices, squashes. If you're not making it yourself, then there's probably sugar, refined sugar in it. Something I learned recently, which was interesting, because I do make all my own smoothies and all my own drinks. So if we have milkshakes, oat milk, strawberry milkshake, banana milkshake, or I make or squeeze orange juice, so that's good. But when you make a smoothie and when you have something in a liquid form rather than a solid form, it does change things slightly, and it's not as good for you as it is if you were to eat the apple whole or if you eat the strawberry whole. It's better to eat the strawberry whole then put it in a milkshake, even if you're making it yourself. So anyway, I like shakes. I'm going to continue having them. The other thing is your neurons in your stomach. There's millions, I can't remember how many. They get lazy, and if you're having, like, lots of people have liquid diets and things like that, and if you're doing that on a regular basis, just be aware that your stomach and your neurons in your stomach might get a little bit lazy, and they might not work properly. So always have whole foods as much as possible in their whole form, and even raw, even like a raw carrot and apple that's nice and crunchy. Eating something crunchy helps the brain. I've diverted away from sugar a little bit, haven't I? So perhaps I should shut up and say happy Friday, and don't eat refined sugar. It's crap. It has no nutritional value and it does nothing for you. At least reduce it and check your ingredients, and please educate yourself before feeding it to your child.